Hey everybody, my name is Jordan Lyall. I am the founder and CEO of a company called VenturePunk. We are here to talk about NFTs. Specifically, my point of view is that the future of NFTs is L2. I am a longtime builder and tinkerer and product guy, startup entrepreneur in this space. I've been building in the Ethereum ecosystem since 2017. A couple years at Consensus, building DeFi products. I launched my first NFT project in 2020 called Don't Buy Meme. I launched NFTs.com. And more recently, my company VenturePunk released Prohibition.art. We literally just flipped this live yesterday. And it's a on-chain generative art platform on Arbitrum using the Artblocks engine. And this first drop, Project Zero, Monospatial by Emily Edelman, sold out, 100 editions, sold out in 1.5 seconds. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But so I think this is a subject that I'm really interested in and passionate about. And the idea is that for us to really grow as an NFT ecosystem, it needs to be on a layer 2. So if we accept the fact that the future of NFTs is layer 2, that means that there is a future for NFTs in general, right? So we won't spend too much time here, but I just wanted to mention a couple things, and there are plenty of reasons why I feel there is a future for NFTs, including that NFTs, I feel, are the driving force in maintaining value, specifically decentralized value in the growing crypto economy, really bootstrapping communities via NFTs. When it comes to NFT art, I believe tokens increase the quantity of art that is ownable, and it really enhances the user experience, enhances the quality of ownership. I also believe that we are entering a new era of cultural ownership. Memes are now authenticated and traded as digital assets, and I think that will really continue to proliferate in the next wave. Okay, so we accept that. Let's buy that premise. You may not agree, but for the rest of the presentation, let's assume that. In that case, I think it's safe to say that layer 2s really unlock the potential of NFTs as we move forward. Why do layer 2 solutions unlock NFTs? I think it's obvious if you've played with a layer 2 in the last few years. Two big reasons: it drastically reduces gas fees, and of course, faster transaction speeds. Those are kind of the two main reasons why anybody uses a layer 2, right? You get those two benefits of reduced gas costs, faster transaction speeds, but with the safety and security and composability of Ethereum layer 1. When it's inexpensive and easy to mint, it becomes a playground for experimentation. We're able to create a bunch of mints. We're able to pack our on-chain algorithm with a bunch of lines of code, where on mainnet, maybe it would be cost prohibitive, but on layer 2s, it's relatively inexpensive to mint on-chain a complex algorithm. If you've been following along, you know of some of the options. Most of the time, these default layer 2s break down in optimistic rollups and ZK rollups. I'm here to talk specifically, and they all have their pros and cons. They all have their benefits. I'm really partial to Arbitrum. That's where we just released Prohibition.art. Prohibition.art is an open, on-chain, generative art platform we decided to launch on Arbitrum. As mentioned, we just released yesterday. The value prop for Prohibition, our goal is to be open. A lot of other generative art platforms on Ethereum are very closed and curated and exclusive. We feel really the only way to grow and bring on new users, bring on new artists, is to be an open, self-serve platform. It's accessible. We put a lot of time into the creator tools. One When it's open and accessible, it allows for a vibrant and diverse batch of artists. No matter where in the world you come from, no matter what your background is, no matter how you got here, you're able to show the world your art. And we find that's really important. And we're also building on best-in-class technology. As mentioned, we're on Arbitrum. Under the hood, we've got ArtBlocks Engine. We're the first ArtBlocks Engine partner to launch on a layer 2. We're the first ArtBlocks Engine partner to launch in an open format, where everything else is curated and centralized. We're also the first ArtBlocks Engine partner to redesign the artist experience. That's my background, that's my team's background of creating tools that are really elegant and easy to use. And for our secondary market, we use Reservoir. So by kind of leveraging best-in-class tech, we're able to focus on what we do best, which is user experience, artist tools, bringing in amazing artists, community, brand, communications, etc. So when we were setting out to build Prohibition, the goal was to find a layer 2 that we felt kind of gave us the best chance of success. And as they say, go where the users are. So even though we shopped around, we talked to a bunch of different layer 2 solutions, we talked about to several, we decided to go with Arbitrum for a couple reasons. Arbitrum has carved out a huge market share in terms of layer 2s. Even if you look at blockchains in general, they have the fourth biggest blockchain by total value locked. And Arbitrum has the vibes going for it. You know, when we set out to launch Prohibition.art, we went, you know, the branding is pretty strong. It's called Prohibition for a reason. It's a little bit underground, it's a little bit counterculture, it's a little bit punk. It just didn't feel right launching on a chain, you know, that Starbucks is on or that a public corporation has launched. Arbitrum is full of crypto native people, and it just felt like a great match to launch a project called Prohibition on Arbitrum. Their community has been amazing to work with, their foundation, their dev team. I also wanted to introduce a new concept that I helped, well, I guess I came up with the name, and then another amazing builder and artist kind of came up with the concept. But it's the idea of inclusive edition. I don't know if anyone follows Snowfro or Eric Calderon on Twitter, but yesterday he posted a Twitter thread about this concept of inclusive edition. It is a take on open edition with a few tweaks. The whole idea is that it's a generative, open-ended NFT series promoting inclusivity with unlimited supply and low prices. The whole idea is that participation is open to everyone, and closure is at the creator's discretion. So inclusive edition, the word didn't exist. I've been chatting with Snowfro for the past several months. In the last few weeks, we've been talking a lot about this, you know, this method of distributing NFTs that you know, goes against the FOMO culture of NFTs, goes against the pump and dump, goes against this scarcity idea, right? Many NFTs are valuable because they're scarce. We're never going to grow that way if that's the only option, right? So by making the platform or the collection itself, by taking on this exclusive edition concept, it allows for open-endedness, it allows for flexibility. The whole idea is low price points, large quantities. I'm excited to say that we're currently working on an inclusive edition that will launch on Prohibition here in the next month or so. That's a little bit of alpha for those in attendance. And it's really because of the need for these inclusive editions, as we're calling them, it really only makes sense on a layer 2. Imagine a high supply, low price point, but you had to pay as much or equal value in gas costs. That wouldn't work, that wouldn't scale. So that's where L2 solutions come in. Arbitrum and other layer 2 solutions make inclusive editions possible and practical. That's it. You can check out prohibition.art. My name is Jordan Lyall. Follow me at Jordan Lyall. And we just launched Prohibition yesterday. We've got a few drops, few exclusive drops coming today with Ed Balloon and Andrew Mitchell, some amazing generative artists. It's on Arbitrum, so you'll have to bridge ETH from mainnet to Arbitrum, but check it out, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.